let's make sure we got this right. Bluetooth. Let's connect this. I don't know what the hell MX Master is. We're going to disconnect that for now. I'm not sure what the hell that is, but all right, gang. So apparently I am in fact streaming live now. Finally. So good evening. Finally streaming live. I don't know what's going on, why I can't stream live using Prism on my phone or on my iPad, but I'm using Prism Live now on my my laptop, my Apple laptop, my Mac. So the whole idea behind all of, I mean, a few hours ago I was out at the pool, and I can't show you the video footage now. I'm gonna go ahead and put something together tomorrow for y'all, and I'm gonna show you some of the video footage. I was supposed to be on live, and I actually was on live from the pool. I was actually in the water and everything. And I had these headphones on, and so, I wasn't trying to do a lot of swimming. I didn't go in the water, but I found out after the fact that there wasn't much in terms of volume. There wasn't much coming out. And so that was frustrating. So then I tried to go on using Prism to go on live, and it acted like it was going live, but I couldn't get any kind of I couldn't see. I was using the TV, going live to see that I was on, and it wasn't happening. And then I tried to do it from my phone. That didn't work out so well either. But now, from my laptop, I could do it. Now, the way I can do it using my phone, and I'm assuming using my iPad too, is if I go through Prism without going to Boxcast. The whole idea is I want to do Boxcast, and some of you may be looking at Boxcast now. I don't know yet. I'm going to look at the chat. I don't see anything just yet. So I don't think anybody is on here just yet. But in any event, some of you will see this on video, I'm sure. And so I'm not going to stay on here too long, because I was supposed to be doing some work today for a friend. Kind of got frustrated. Things weren't working quite the way I wanted it to. And so I had to step away. And I always did have intentions of going to the pool. And so I said, well, I'm going to go to the pool. So I'm going to get back on this project in a little bit, but I had to step away for hours just to become unfrustrated. So let me tell you about the rest of the day. I finally got out to the pool. I did get in, like I said. I was talking. I really think I had good footage. I think I had real good things to say. There were a couple of women in there who saw themselves, saw that I was recording. I told them, I actually warned them, but they were okay with being on. They even waved at the camera once or twice. And so, everything was going fine. Uh, the whole purpose behind me streaming or attempting to stream, and the whole idea behind me getting in the water, I wanted to show off. No, that's not true. The reason I got in was because, as some of you know, I cannot make a fist. I'm like Fred Sanford in his arthritis, except this is an arthritis. This is from the injury from the fall about a year and a half ago. And I've been wanting to get in the pool because everybody and his brother knows that chlorine water has a way of loosening your joints, loosening your muscles. It has a way of healing. And so that's what I did. And I stayed in water. Oh, God, I don't know how long I stayed in that water, for a good while, good long while. And I was doing things like just moving my hands back and forth in the water. I was flexing. I was trying to bend each finger a little bit more than what it bends right now, just like that. And, so I was having a good time. The water felt so good. I mean, it's 100 degrees out. And so this was the perfect day for me to, get into the water. And so that's what I did. And like I said, I had some things to say. I wanted to really get the message across to anyone who's trying to slay that MF. In other words, anybody who's got myelofibrosis. Now, it is a rare disease, or at least that's compared to some of the other cancers in terms of what we know. People have myelofibrosis and polycythemia vera, and there's so little attention brought to it by the media, the government. I don't know really how much time they put toward it. I will say this. I have managed to get some signatures on a petition because my intention is to get a chance to speak before Congress. Hopefully I'm not the one speaking. Hopefully it's somebody way better than me, more polished than me when it comes to speaking. But the whole purpose is, man, we need Congress to get involved and put some money toward, I think this died. Maybe it didn't. But we need to have Congress put some money toward studies for myelofibrosis and polycythemia vera, and really all the other blood cancers. There are several blood cancers. They all fall under this umbrella called myeloproliferative neoplasms. It's bone marrow cancer, all of it. And so they all behave a little bit differently, but they're blood cancers nonetheless. We need funding for research. And whatever amount of money is going toward research now, frankly speaking, it's not enough. It's just not enough. We need more. And I'm trying to do whatever I can to bring attention, to the blood cancers in general, but especially polycythemia vera and myelofibrosis, because that's where most of my knowledge is from, being that I had both of them. And so I did. And the other thing too, another reason I did this, I want people who are dealing with these blood cancers, I want them to understand that even after a bone marrow transplant, after radiation, after chemotherapy, after all the weakness and some of the illness that you may feel, after all that, after being weak and trying to get strong, I mean, there's so much that we go through just trying to get to a point where we're surviving. And baby, I'm doing better than surviving, and I'm so appreciative of that. But I want everyone who's struggling or is scared or whatever the emotions, whatever the feelings may be, if you're going through it, you can get through it. You can get through it. And I wanted to show y'all video footage of me swimming so I could say, see, this is the other side. You know, you're in darkness now. But I like to say to see better days, you got to sometimes make it through the night. And so you got to hang on and you got to keep fighting. Okay? I'm nobody special. I'm better than nobody else. I have no magic potion. The journey is different for everybody. All right? Your journey is different from mine. My journey is different from the next person. All right? But the one thing I want y'all to understand is if you hold on, there's life after the struggle. And that was the whole purpose behind me streaming earlier, and I said some things to that effect. Unfortunately, and I thought it was good, but you're not going to hear it. I'm not doing as good a job now because that was in the moment. And the other thing is, you know, I also wanted to tell everybody that, and you can't see the lower third on the screen now because what's showing is just a crawl going across the screen saying this is M3-TV. But next time I promise to have a QR code or two so that y'all could check out my music. I've written 3 songs a few months ago. They've been released as singles. There is also the album called Through It All. I'm trying to raise money, and some of the money I raise will absolutely go toward blood cancer research. It'll go directly to Methodist Hospital Bone Marrow Transplant Clinic. That's where I'm treated up in San Antonio, and I'll let them do what they need to do with it. But we need more funding, and so I'm just trying to do my part. Okay, that's it for me. I've got some work to do. I know that my friend is probably going to be a little bit mad at me because I haven't gotten it done yet. But like I said, I really felt the need to get away from it all. And you know, it's not fun when you're working on a project and it's just one frustrated thing after another, after another, after another. It's frustrating. It really is to have no success. But I'm going to get after it again. I'm going to stream again tomorrow. What I'll do tomorrow, I plan on going to the pool tomorrow too. And what I'm going to do this time is I'll stream from my laptop. I'll leave my laptop at home. But there is another way where I can connect my phone or my iPad. And I'm going to do that. I'll do that. And hopefully it works the way I anticipate it will. And I'm going to get in the pool again, and I'll try this again. I don't know what the message is going to be tomorrow. I may not say much of anything, you know, to the camera except, hey, y'all should join me. The water's great, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I generally don't have a script when I get on. That may annoy people, but I always feel like whatever comes out my mouth, whatever comes out of here, I want it to come from here, from my heart. And that's why I never have a script. I never have a script. And I hope y'all understand that. You know, whoever's listening, I hope y'all don't get too annoyed with me. You know, not that I'm stumbling over the words, because I mean, I'd like to think I'm pretty good at, you know, off the cuff. I think I'm pretty good at talking into the camera without having a script. So that's what I do. That's what I do. Uh, but that's it. But before I go, I do want, and again, wish I had the, uh, I wish I had the graphics all set up. I'll do better tomorrow. Um, it's good that I got the over my shoulder here, the M3 TV bug. I'm glad that I have that. I have several M3 TV bugs. I'll switch them up from time to time, but I've got the M3 TV bug. Well, it's over my right shoulder, I guess, and then of course you look down, you see the lower third right there. I'll probably have a different message tomorrow, so just beware. It's going to be more than you're watching M3 TV. I'm not going to continue to do that. I'll have some meaningful stuff. I'll have some information about where you can listen to my songs and purchase them. Uh, they're singles. They don't cost that much. The album doesn't cost that much if you're interested in purchasing the album. And again, this is not for Mac to get rich. This is going toward a very worthy cause. We need more blood cancer research. Okay? So I'll have all that set up tomorrow, I promise. And yeah, that's it. That's about it. So, uh, I'll talk to you about my shows coming up. I'm going to do a show with my cousin Mia out of Brooklyn, New York. It's called Bougie Bloodlines. We're going to just cut up and act a fool and be silly. And we're going to be a little bougie too. That should be fun. Uh, and then I have my good friend Mark Wick, whom I've known for about 25 years now. We started as business partners. Actually, we started out, I met him through a basketball site that we both would go on and chat at. And and then we became business partners, and then we became friends. And he and I are going to do a show called Common Sense in Black and White. And so it may not be for everybody. What we're going to do is it's going to be more social. It's going to be more structured than Bougie Bloodlines or this show right here, M3 TV Live. But we're going to discuss issues that matter. We're going to talk about the political climate, and we might talk about the hows and the whys, but we're going to probably try and talk more about solutions. You know, uh, we we don't agree on everything. We agree on most things, and what we're going to do is, especially where we differ, we're going to try and come to a happy medium where there might be some kind of solution, and we hope that other people listen, and maybe somebody of influence, more influence than Mark or myself. We hope that somebody may hear what we have to say. We hope to bring something really meaningful to the table, whether it's something, political discussion, whether it's, you know, uh, talk about, religious issues that are going on right now, whether it's, social issues that are going on. Of course, race relations is still a hot topic, voting rights. We're going to talk about all this stuff. Uh, but we don't know where we're going. It's not going to be scripted, So uh, we'll be doing that real soon too. So keep your eye out for Bougie Bloodlines promos, Common Sense, excuse me, Common Sense in Black and White promos. This Saturday, we've got the ABL League-wide tryouts. My American Basketball League is a minor league organization. We're having basketball tryouts right here in New Braunfels, Texas. You can go to ablhoopsonline.com for all the information. Men 18 years of age and older, please we invite the public, if you're in the New Braunfels area, like San Antonio or wherever, we invite y'all to come and join us. The address is 407 Mill Street in New Braunfels, Texas. Okay, we begin at 6 p.m. and we finish at about 8 p.m. It's going to be a 2-hour tryout. We don't want it to go dragging on and on. We want people to get back home safely and without having to drive in too much darkness as well. Okay? So if you are interested, like I said, go to ablhoopsonline.com. If you're interested in registering, click the registration tab on the top. I think it says play in the ABL. And you click on that, and that'll take you right to where you register. Okay? That's it for me. I've got work to do. Maria, if you see this, don't be mad. I'm taking care of it in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I want everybody to be blessed, do something nice for somebody, and we'll see you again real soon.